Twins are a wonder of nature, but some face extraordinary challenges from the moment they're born. Meet the rare and remarkable cases of Siamese twins, who are born connected and face unique struggles. Despite the odds, they inspire us with their resilience and strength. In this video, we'll introduce you to some of these incredible individuals and share their stories of hope and triumph. So, let's get right into number 1. Chang and Eng Bunker, born on May 11, 1811, in Siam, now Thailand, were the most well-known conjoined twins in the world. Although they had a merged liver and were connected at the sternum by a little piece of cartilage, their organ systems were distinct. Once they were brought to the United States in 1829, after being found by a British merchant, they gained notoriety as the Siamese twins. Chang and Eng were first displayed as curiosities, and P.T. Barnum oversaw their sideshows and displays. Though initially viewed by the public as oddities, the twins went on to become well-known and wealthy, touring both Europe and the United States extensively. They were able to accumulate substantial riches in the 1830s, which they utilized to relocate in North Carolina, thanks to their unwavering work ethic and perseverance. Chang and Eng, who each married the sisters Adelaide and Sarah Yates in 1843, fathered 21 children together. Due to this arrangement, the twins had to live in a special way. They would spend 3 days a week in each of their 2 houses. They were able to keep things as close to a typical family life as possible, in spite of their peculiar situation. They had a very strong emotional and physical bond, but they had a lot of health issues, especially as they got older. Chang had become addicted to alcohol, and in 1870, he had a stroke that seriously compromised his health. Chang's decline could not be offset by Eng's comparatively excellent health. Chang slept on January 17, 1874, and passed away. Eng passed away a few hours after discovering his brother dead when he awoke. Perhaps as a result of shock and the abrupt stop of common body functioning, Chang and Eng Bunker's legacy is significant, not just for their remarkable lives, but also for their contribution to medical science and the understanding of conjoined twins. Their lives have inspired numerous books, articles, and even a musical, emphasizing their impact on popular culture and medical history. Number 2. Millie and Christine McCoy, also known as the Two-Headed Nightingale. They were born in Whiteville, North Carolina, on July 11, 1851, into slavery. They shared multiple internal organs and were pygopagous twins, linked at the lower spine and pelvis. Despite the physical difficulties brought on by their illness, they had remarkable lives filled with skill and resiliency. Millie and Christine were originally sold to a showman by the name of J.P. Smith after being born to Jacob and Munamiah McCoy. Subsequently, they were abducted and bought by another entertainer who transported them to Europe. After their final recovery, they went back to the U.S., where the Emancipation Proclamation granted them official freedom. They were still performing after being freed, but now they had the backing and supervision of their previous owner, Joseph Smith, who handled them with kindness and respect. The twins were very smart and multilingual, having studied German and French, among other languages. Along with being skilled pianists and vocalists, they enthralled audiences with their synchronized performances and melodic duets. In the late 19th century, they were well-liked attractions in both Europe and the United States, thanks to their musical prowess and language skills. Millie and Christine had always stressed their oneness and frequently referred to themselves as one person with 2 heads. They remained very close and helped one another through their difficulties. During their performances, they displayed their artistic and intellectual prowess in addition to their physical uniqueness. The twins relocated to a farm in North Carolina in their senior years and led a quiet life there. They maintained a close relationship until their deaths on October 8, 1912, from TB at the age of 61, within 12 hours of one another. Number 3. Daisy and Violet Hilton, famous conjoined twins. Violet and Daisy Hilton were born in Brighton, England on February 5, 1908. Their essential organs were distinct, yet they were pygopagous twins, linked at the hips and buttocks. Their mother, a solitary bartender, sold them to Mary Hilton, her supervisor, who recognized their financial potential. From an early age, the twins were displayed played in sideshows and vaudeville acts under Mary Hilton's supervision. The Hiltons were great performers as well as fascinating objects. They captivated audiences with their performances as they danced, sang, and played musical instruments. However, exploitation tainted their formative years. They endured inhumane conditions and demanding schedules, and were regarded more as objects than as living beings. Following Mary Hilton's passing, her daughter Edith and her husband carried on the twins' exploitation until the twins' final liberation through a court case in 1931. Daisy and Violet attempted to pursue careers on their terms after being set free. They acted in Todd Browning's 1932 picture Freaks, which went on to become a cult favorite. Because of the mistreatment and exploitation they had as children, they had financial difficulties in spite of their gifts and notoriety. They offered vaudeville performances and burlesque performances, but their careers were further hampered by the mid-20th century collapse of these entertainment genres. Violet married actor James Moore in 1936 as part of a publicity stunt. The marriage officially lasted 10 years, although it was later annulled. Daisy was visibly pregnant throughout the wedding. Her child was put up for adoption. Daisy married Harold Estep, more often known as dancer Buddy Sawyer, in 1941. The marriage lasted for 10 days. In 1952, the twins starred in Chained for Life, an exploitation film partially based on their own life. After that, they made personal appearances at double bill screenings of their two films. In 1951, they participated in another film, Chained for Life, which was a fictitious version of their lives. Unfortunately, it did not result in continuous success. Their later years were challenging, plagued by financial problems and deteriorating health. They ended up working at a grocery shop in North Carolina to make ends meet. Daisy and Violet Hilton died in 1969 from the Hong Kong flu. According to the autopsy, Daisy died first. Violet died between 2 and 4 days later. Violet had not phoned for assistance. They are buried at Forest Lawn West Cemetery in Charlotte. They share a burial with Troy Thompson, a Vietnam veteran whose father was an acquaintance, because they did not have enough estate to pay for their own site. Visitors to the site frequently leave 2 pence, which was the cost of entry to see the twins in the sideshow when they were children. Number 4. Masha and Dasha Krivoshlyapova. Born on January 3, 1950 in Moscow, Soviet Union, were ischiopagus tripus twins, linked at the pelvis by 2 legs and a 3rd vestigial limb. Their early lives were characterized by enormous medical and ethical obstacles, reflecting the harsh reality of their time and region. At birth, their mother was told the twins had died, but they were actually taken for scientific study by Soviet doctors. Raised in a medical institute, Masha and Dasha were subjected to several tests aimed at understanding their unique physiology. This included testing for pain tolerance, immunological responses, and other physical characteristics, which were frequently performed without anesthetic or ethical considerations. Despite these early challenges, Masha and Dasha demonstrated tremendous perseverance. They ultimately left the medical institute and started living more independently. The twins had unique personalities and preferences. Masha was more dominating and assertive, whilst Dasha was kinder and more subservient. Their opposing temperaments occasionally led to conflict, but they also formed a strong, interdependent relationship. They were intelligent and resourceful, despite having limited educational possibilities. Masha and Dasha worked hard to adapt into society, learning to navigate the world despite their condition. Their tale gained public attention through numerous media outlets, focusing light on the difficulties they endured and the tenacity they showed. In their final years, the twins shared an apartment in Moscow and were partially funded by the government. They continued to confront health issues and societal shame, but they were able to maintain a sense of normalcy. Masha felt unwell on 13th April 2003, complaining of back discomfort. She died of a heart attack the following day, 17 hours after the onset of her symptoms. Dasha was taken to the First City Hospital and died 17 hours later due to blood poisoning from the toxic byproducts of Masha's decomposing body. At the time of their death, they were the oldest living conjoined twins. The pair were cremated, and their remains lie in the Novodevichy Cemetery in Moscow. Number 5. Ronnie and Donnie Gallion, born on October 28, 1951 in Dayton, Ohio, were the world's longest living conjoined twins, joined at the abdomen. Their extraordinary journey spanned 68 years. marked by resilience, determination, and a close-knit bond. Their condition has created considerable medical hurdles since birth. The twins were linked from the sternum to the groin, with a common lower digestive tract and other organs. Despite the medical complexity, attempts to separate them were deemed too perilous. Thus, their family decided against surgery. The twins' severe medical needs put the Gallion family in financial distress. To support their family, Ronnie and Donnie began performing in sideshows and carnivals at an early age, becoming prominent attractions in the United States and Latin America. These performances, although giving financial assistance, also exposed them to the public eye and the difficulties of living in the spotlight. Despite these hardships, Ronnie and Donnie displayed extraordinary resilience. They managed to live rather autonomous lives, with each twin controlling one side of their bodies. This needed outstanding coordination and cooperation in everyday activities, ranging from walking and eating to driving a custom-built automobile. In their senior years, their health began to deteriorate, demanding extensive care. Their younger brother, Jim Gallion, and his wife Mary stepped in, altering their home to meet the twins' needs and offering unwavering support. Ronnie and Donnie's story gained widespread attention, earning them a place in the Guinness World Records as the longest-living conjoined twins in 2014. Their journey was also documented in various media outlets, highlighting their unique life and the strong family support that sustained them. The twins passed away on July 4, 2020, leaving behind a legacy of perseverance and an inspiring testament to the human spirit. Their lives exemplify the strength found in familial bonds and the ability to overcome daunting challenges through mutual support and determination. Number 6. Lori and George Chappelle. Born on September 18, 1961, in Reading, Pennsylvania, are craniopagus twins, meaning they are conjoined at the head. Despite their physical connection, they have developed distinct identities and lead relatively independent lives. Lori and George, formerly known as Dory, have achieved remarkable personal and professional accomplishments. Lori, who is shorter due to a curvature in her spine, has pursued a career as an actress, appearing in various television shows and documentaries. George, who came out as transgender in 2007, is a talented country singer and songwriter, performing under the stage name Reba Chappelle. George's music has gained a dedicated following, and he has performed across the United States. The twins' lives have been marked by their determination to overcome the challenges associated with their condition. They have learned to navigate their physical limitations and have developed a strong sense of independence. Despite being conjoined, they have distinct interests and pursue separate hobbies. Lori enjoys activities such as bowling, while George has a passion for music and writing. Lori and George lived in a two-bedroom apartment, with each maintaining a distinct private space. They had several pets. Lori was a trophy-winning bowler. They respected each other's privacy in terms of work time, recreation, and relationships. Lori had several boyfriends and was engaged, but her fiancé died after a motor vehicle accident. They traveled to London to celebrate their 50th birthday. By 2007, George had come out as a trans man. Guinness World Records reported that his gender transformation made him and Lori the first set of conjoined twins of different genders. Lori and George Chappelle died at University of Pennsylvania Hospital on April 7, 2024, at the age of 62. The cause of death was not made public. Lori and George were survived by their father and 6 siblings. Lori and George were posthumously separated and buried in separate coffins next to each other in the same grave at Zion United Church of Christ Cemetery in Perry Township, Berks County, Pennsylvania. Number 7. Ganga and Jamuna Mondal, also known as the Spider Sisters, are conjoined twins from West Bengal, India, born in 1969. They are ischiopagus twins, joined at the pelvis, with 2 heads, 2 hearts, and 4 arms, but sharing 3 legs. The twins were born Ayara and Jayara Ratun, but when they were 5 years old, their parents changed their names to honor the Ganga and Jamuna rivers. Despite the significant challenges posed by their condition, they have led a life marked by resilience, mutual support, and remarkable adaptability. From an early age, Ganga and Jamuna faced societal stigma and medical difficulties. Their physical condition prevented them from receiving a formal education, and they were often marginalized due to their appearance. To support themselves, they joined a traveling circus in their youth, where they performed under the moniker Spider Sisters. Their performances drew public curiosity and sympathy, helping them earn a livelihood. Despite their unique physical condition, Ganga and Jamuna have developed distinct personalities and preferences. Ganga is known to be more outgoing and talkative, while Jamuna is considered quieter and more reserved. Their close bond has been crucial in navigating the complexities of their daily lives, requiring constant cooperation and communication. In addition to their work in the circus, the sisters have also found love and companionship. Ganga and Jamuna both fell in love with Jasimuddin Ahmad, a fellow circus performer, who became a significant support in their lives. This relationship has brought them emotional stability and happiness, challenging traditional notions of relationships and love. Despite having individual ration cards, they share a plate at meals. They vote separately in elections, but when they tried to register a joint bank account, they were denied. They gave birth to a daughter via cesarean section in 1993, but she died shortly after birth. Ladan and Laleh Bijani were Iranian conjoined twins born on January 17, 1974, in Firuzabad, Iran. They were craniopagus twins, joined at the head, a rare and complex condition. Despite sharing a conjoined skull, they had separate brains and distinct personalities, dreams, and ambitions. From an early age, Ladan and Laleh expressed a desire for individual lives. Ladan aspired to be a lawyer, while Laleh wanted to pursue journalism. They managed to pursue their education, with both graduating with law degrees from Tehran University. However, their shared condition posed numerous challenges in their professional and personal lives. Their determination to lead separate lives led them to seek a surgical separation, despite the high risks involved. The twins moved to Germany in the late 1990s, hoping to find a medical team willing to perform the complex operation. After several years of consultations, they eventually returned to Iran without achieving their goal. In 2003, the Bijani twins found hope at Raffles Hospital in Singapore, where a team of international surgeons, led by Dr. Keith Goh, agreed to undertake the risky procedure. The surgery was groundbreaking, involving over 50 hours of meticulous work to separate their intertwined blood vessels and brain tissue. Despite the medical team's best efforts, difficulties ensued as a result of severe blood loss, and both twins unfortunately died on July 8, 2003, shortly after being separated. A coroner's inquest was convened following the deaths of the conjoined twins, and the coroner found that their deaths were a misadventure. The twins' operation was mentioned in an episode of Grey's Anatomy, where Annie and Lizzie, conjoined twins, attempted to separate. Shiite Muslim traditions dictated that the sisters be buried in separate tombs side by side in Lorasb. The sisters bequeathed their property to blind and orphaned children. Number 9. Abby and Brittany Hensel, born on March 7, 1990 in Minnesota, USA, are perhaps the most well-known living conjoined twins. They are dicephalic parapagus twins, meaning they have two heads and separate hearts, spines, and stomachs, but share a single torso and set of limbs. Despite their unique physical connection, Abby and Brittany have distinct personalities, interests, and aspirations. The twins' remarkable story gained widespread attention through various media appearances, including the TLC reality series Abby and Brittany, which aired in 2012. The show provided an intimate look into their lives, showcasing their journey through college, career aspirations, and everyday challenges. Their independence and determination to lead a normal life have inspired many. Educationally, Abby and Brittany graduated from Bethel University in Minnesota, where they majored in education. They have successfully pursued a career as elementary school teachers, demonstrating their commitment to overcoming the limitations posed by their condition. Remarkably, they have mastered the coordination required to perform tasks that typically require synchronized movement, such as driving a car and playing musical instruments. Physically, the twins each control one side of their body. Abby controls the right side and Brittany controls the left. This unique arrangement necessitates constant cooperation and communication. Their ability to harmonize their movements and make decisions together is a testament to their exceptional bond and mutual understanding. Abby and Brittany's story is a powerful example of resilience and adaptation. They have consistently defied medical expectations, living a fulfilling life despite the challenges of being conjoined. Their positive outlook, coupled with their supportive family and community, has enabled them to achieve milestones that many thought impossible. Their journey continues to be a source of inspiration and fascination, highlighting the extraordinary capabilities of the human spirit. Number 10. Tatiana and Krista Hogan. Born on October 25, 2006, in Vancouver, Canada, are craniopagus conjoined twins, meaning they are joined at the head. This rare and complex condition has presented significant medical challenges, but the twins have captured the hearts of many with their resilience and remarkable bond. The twins share a neural bridge, allowing them to experience some shared sensory inputs and thoughts, a phenomenon that has fascinated medical professionals and the public alike. This unique connection means that they can see through each other's eyes and possibly even share emotions and thoughts. Their extraordinary neural connection has been the subject of various studies, aiming to understand the complexities of their shared brain structure. Tatiana and Krista's family has been their primary source of strength and support. Their mother, Felicia Sims, and their extended family have worked tirelessly to provide a nurturing and supportive environment for the girls. Despite the medical and logistical challenges, the Hogans have focused on giving the twins a life filled with love and opportunities. The twins' story has been widely covered in the media, including documentaries and news features. These stories have highlighted not only the medical aspects of their condition, but also the everyday joys and challenges they face. The Hogans have emphasized the importance of seeing Tatiana and Krista as individuals with unique personalities, interests, and abilities. In January 2009, a documentary was made about the twins and followed their progress until their third birthdays. This documentary was released and aired in October of 2010. It was established in this documentary that, while each girl has her own thalamus, there is a thalamus bridge that connects the two thalami. The same brain tissue structure and interconnected neurons allow one brain to receive messages from the other and vice versa. This program also covered research that proved that visual cortex impulses based on what one girl observed were received by both girls' brains. So in effect, one twin could see what the other twin saw, making them unique even among craniopagus twins. A 2014 CBC radio documentary detailed how they may feel and taste what the other person is feeling. Later, it was verified that they could see through each other's eyes. Number 11. Ahmed and Mohammed Ibrahim, born on June 2, 2001 in Egypt, are renowned for their extraordinary journey as conjoined twins and their eventual separation. They were born joined at the crown of their heads, a rare condition known as craniopagus, which posed significant medical and ethical challenges due to the complexity of their shared anatomy. From birth, the twins' condition necessitated intensive medical care and presented significant risks. Their parents sought help internationally, leading to a groundbreaking medical intervention. In October 2002, they were brought to Dallas, Texas, where a highly specialized team at Children's Medical Center Dallas, led by Dr. Kenneth Salyer, took on their case. The separation surgery was an extraordinary feat of medical science, involving more than 50 medical professionals and lasting over 34 hours. The procedure required meticulous planning and execution to separate the twins' intertwined brains and shared blood vessels. The surgical team employed advanced imaging techniques and computer simulations to map out the complex vascular and neural connections, minimizing the risks involved. On October 12, 2003, the surgical team successfully separated Ahmed and Mohammed. The surgery marked a significant medical milestone and was widely covered in the media, bringing attention to the incredible capabilities of modern medicine. Post-surgery, both boys faced extensive rehabilitation and ongoing medical care to support their individual development and recovery. Their story is a powerful example of human resilience and the potential of collaborative medical efforts. Despite the immense challenges, Ahmed and Mohammed have shown remarkable progress in their recovery. Their journey has inspired many and highlighted the importance of medical innovation and international cooperation in addressing complex health conditions. Conjoined twins' lives are marked by both extraordinary difficulties and remarkable achievements. Advances in medical technology and surgical techniques have made it possible to separate many conjoined twins, allowing them to lead independent lives. Yet, beyond the medical marvels, it is the personal stories of love, resilience, and perseverance that truly inspire. As we continue to learn from and support these extraordinary individuals, we are reminded of the incredible diversity of human experiences and the unyielding strength within us all. The journey of conjoined twins is not just a medical phenomenon, but a profound reflection of the human condition, illustrating that with support, innovation, and empathy, we can overcome even the most daunting challenges. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more inspiring stories and insights into the human experience. Thank you for watching.